Hi friends, I'm so excited you're here today to talk with me about one of my very favorite words. And that word is empathy. So what is empathy? It's kind of a funny word, isn't it? Maybe to you, it sounds a little bit more like a grown-up word than a kid word. But every single person, from a 2-year-old to a 10-year-old to a grown-up to even a 100-year-old, every single person needs empathy. So what is it? Empathy is understanding and caring about another person's feelings. I have something kind of funny in my hands. You can see these are a pair of little shoes. Do you know whose shoes these are? They're not my shoes. These would not fit a grown-up. These are shoes belonging to my 2-year-old daughter. And when I think of the word empathy, I think of an expression. The expression is to walk in another person's shoes. That means to imagine what would it be like to be that person. So what would it be like if I imagined walking in my 2-year-old daughter's shoes? What would it be like to be her? What would it be like to go through a day like she goes through it? What feelings would she have? How would that feel? And I think it's fun to use empathy and our imaginations throughout the day. What if during the day you encounter a little ant? Here's a sweet little ant walking on a leaf. You can use empathy and your imagination and think, what would it be like to be this little ant? Maybe it would be fun to be so small. You could walk on a leaf. You could even use the leaf to float on a river. But maybe it would be tough being an ant with all those big shoes and big feet around above you. Maybe you'd think, oh, I don't want to get smushed. What if you were a great big elephant? How about a great big elephant in a zoo? How would that feel? Maybe it would be fun to be a big elephant in a zoo with people surrounding you all the time. But maybe it wouldn't be so fun to be an elephant in a zoo with people surrounding you all the time. I found this cute little magnet of a hedgehog, and it just so happens that in my family we have a sweet little hedgehog Stuffy as well. And I got to thinking, what would it be like to be a hedgehog? To have prickles and spikes poking out of your skin? What would that feel like? What would that be like? So I think those are fun exercises as we go throughout a day. We also want to think about the other people in our lives. How would it feel to be our baby brother? He can't talk. That must be really tough for him to not be able to communicate with words yet. How would it feel to be our big sister? I think it's kind of fun too to think, what would it be like to be the mommy or the daddy or the grandma or the grandpa? So you can have fun with empathy as well as we imagine, what would it be like to be another person? What kind of feelings are they experiencing? What would it be like to walk in their shoes and to go through a day like they go through? This week, as part of Empathy Week, I want each of you to spend some time playing dress up. Now, you can play dress up with costumes, you can play dress up with a blanket, and you can wrap it around and pretend you're a regal king or queen. You can put a little pillowcase on your back and pretend you're a superhero. And as you're playing dress up, did you know you're actually practicing empathy? You're putting yourself in another person's shoes or another creature's. So have so much fun playing dress up this week. And as you're playing, remember you're using empathy. And of course, like every week, take good care of each other. Work on understanding and caring about another person's feelings this week. And just enjoy the beauty all around you. Take care. Thank you so much for watching this week.